Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. The Bears have every intention of walking out of today's game with win number 4 on the season. It's the Jaguars going up against the Bears. So let's send you up to Chicago, where we'll say hello to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And last weekend, they pulled one out in a very low-scoring affair. It was all about their defense.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Now the return, Rashad Green. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by their quarterback from Central Florida. It's Blake Bortles.
I don't care how many accolades you had in college. There's no such thing as a can't-miss quarterback. But Blake Bortles has shown in his time in the NFL that he's a guy that you can build a team around.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll run the option left. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Now look at the starting unit, and here's to you, Mr. Robinson.
Oh, I like that one. Allen Robinson, I love coming out of Penn State. Everyone kept telling me he's not fast enough, and I kept pointing to the film and saying yes, but he catches everything. He's definitely a threat.
6 yards here to go for the offense on second down. Now Bortles throwing on second down. And this one complete to Julius Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Now a first carry for T.J. Yeldon. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And here are the Chicago defensive starters.
Adam Jones is a really talented cornerback who's having a career renaissance.
Second down, here's Yeldon. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Pernell McPhee in there on the stop. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Bortles looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Looking for Hearns, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jarrell Freeman. A little track jump. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
A first carry now for Jordan Howard. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Tashawn Gibson there on the tackle. Breeze to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle to Beckham. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
I know at times today's NFL sure feels like everything's about the guy throwing the football. But when you've got a guy who can run it and move it and gain this type of yardage, you'll take him each and every time.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Bortles gives to Yeldon on the draw. And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down.
There we go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Bortles now to throw. They go with the screen. It's Yeldon. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
So each quarterback with an interception here in what was a mistake-filled first quarter. 0-0 our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Head & Shoulders. Shoulders were made for greatness, not dandruff.
Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, here's Bortles. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
Holding offense.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. Looking and finding Allen Hurns. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Simple slant route, and it works to perfection.
And when you're a big-bodied receiver, you use it like it's a basketball play. Body the defender away and catch the football.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And Robinson with a big catch.
Offside. Defense.
Here's the option going right. Now he's hit, and Bortles fumbled. It's loose. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. They come up in an offset eye. Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. On 3rd and long, it's Bortles. And Green with a catch left side. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
On 4th down, it's the man replacing Brian Anger. This is the former Panther, Brad Nortman, to punt it away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
Myles Jack can just flat out cover. Doesn't matter who's out there, and he can do it really well in man. How about what he just did there in zone, though? Eyes in the right place, saw where the ball was going, reacted appropriately, and knocked it away.
They come out here in the eye. They'll throw again from their own end zone. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Michael Pruitt, the big tight end, is intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. To throw is Breeze. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Not only was that a 3 and out, it was their 3rd straight incompletion on this drive, and they didn't even think about trying to run the football. Now they have to give it up.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Fielded just inside the 20. Oh, he slipped right by him. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field, and they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, it's time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. And it looks like this will likely be the last play before we hit the 2-minute warning.
Let's see if they can sneak one more good play in before the 2-minute signal. After watching that play and result, I go back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator, Brandon, before the game and said, how are you going to move the ball running it against the #1 defense? He gave us no indication, didn't tip his hand at all, so we have to see how this unfolds as this game moves along.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll check in with Larry Ridley for highlights and analysis of our first half of play. Now, not too many highlights yet, at least in terms of scoring plays, that is.
Yeah, but hang in there. We might get something these last 2 minutes.
There we go. Green 90. Green 90.
From the gun, it's Bortles. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing on first down is Bortles. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
5 receivers in the game, 4 of them to the left side. Back to the air on second down. It's Bortles. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. The tight end, Julius Thomas, the intended target. And it's third down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. Again, we'll see the pistol here.
There we go. Green, 90. Green, 90.
Throwing is Bortles on third down. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Here's Brad Nordman now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Sneak attack. They're going to run for it. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's not going to get to the marker. And that's a turnover on downs. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. Here's Brees to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the second interception in the first half.
Brees will try again on second down. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. Now Brees on third down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
So the defense forces a 3-and-out.
And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They do go for it. It's Brees. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided there's a time to be aggressive. Now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Bortles to throw on second down. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he gets it down to the 32. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. It's a 4-receiver look, all to the left side.
Go, go! Green, 90! Green!
Bortles now on first down. And he'll go right back to Thomas, complete again. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. On first and 10, here's Bortles. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And it's second down. Bortles will try again on second down. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. So a ways to go here on 3rd and 10. Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete as well. T.J. Yeldon, the one he was looking for. And 4th down coming up. So on 4th down, on comes the Jaguars. Jason Myers now for the field goal try. And Myers able to knock it through. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So they kick it through to take the lead. There is a little bit of time left, though, here in the second quarter.
And while they're concerned about not giving up a big return or giving up points themselves going into the half, how good do they feel, though, putting points on the board themselves right near the end of the first half?
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Second down here after the incomplete pass. They come out here in the eye. Breeze now to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Holding offense.
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
On second down, here's Breeze. Finding time. Still back there. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. A final shot before half for Breeze. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Charles. And welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Both teams have had their moments so far today, and that's why we have a tight game on our hands. We'll have to see if either side can take control in the second half. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Jaguars taking control early in the first. Bortles connects on a pass into coverage, and he'll eventually be brought down, but not before getting to the 47-yard line. The drive would wrap up with the pick by the defense. Offense now with the shot after the pick. Here the throw is hurried and picked off. Smith's the one who makes the pick to give a boost to his defense. Now 1st and 10. Here Thomas will make the catch in traffic. And the pass and catch will end up going for 21 yards. Jags, as though, would settle for just a field goal. So that'll do it for us here in Orlando. For the call of the second half, let's hand it back over to Brandon and Charles. Brandon.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They'll begin the drive with Howard. They find some open field here. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
And that's a good sign right there as we start the third quarter. Because in the first half, not much space to run the football. And as we go into the half, we often think to ourselves, all right, what's the adjustment? What do they have to do? You know what a lot of the adjustments are? No adjustments. You know the game plan, been working on it all week. Maybe a little tweak here or there, a little bit better blocking, and now you're establishing the running game.
They run with Howard. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play. Second down following the run. From midfield, here's Breeze. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Play action. Breeze. Forced out to his left. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards on the pickup. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Breeze to throw for it on 4th. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 7 yards on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
They come out here in the eye. On 1st down, they run with Howard. And he'll take this one down to the 36. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
One thing that I observed when Dante Fowler was coming out in the NFL draft, how hard he played the game. Every time I turned on a tape, he was either rushing the passer, making a play in space against the ball downfield, or hustling from one sideline to the other. How about that play right there? Making a nice tackle, holding it to a short gain.
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. And a reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. They've really been able to contain Alshon Jeffrey. That catch a rare exception in this game.
And that's a feather in their cap because he's such a tone setter for his team on offense that they try and get him the ball early. And, of course, what comes after that is often. And for them to limit him and him not catch a ball until the second half, it's a big reason why his team is behind on the scoreboard.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds. Incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. And I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you. I wanted to see you reach out and catch that.
Yeah, you've heard about my hands, huh?
He's got time in the pocket. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And Barth puts it through. And that will bring the deficit back down to 3. So he splits the uprights there, and I would imagine it's nice as a kicker. Right when it leaves your foot, you know it's good.
Yeah, it's kind of like a golfer that picks up his tee after a nice drive without even watching it land.
Solid analogy. I like it. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. A look look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Charles, on the slant, you always need good ball placement. They got it there.
Brandon, the quarterback, put it in the exact perfect spot, right to the upfield shoulder of the receiver, and he used his body to keep the defender away.
A first down carry now for Yeldon. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Green 90. Green 90.
They'll run it again with Yeldon. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
That was a tremendous play by the defensive line. We always talk about leverage versus any play. How about versus the draw? Underneath, they get into the backfield and make a big-time play.
3rd and 11. And some extra depth to the secondary here. They're in the dime.
There we go. Green.
From the gun on 3rd down, Bortles. He's got time. Green's got it over the middle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Plenty of credit to the defense for not giving up the first down. But offensive coaches will tell their receivers, you've got to know where the sticks are. Run your routes deep enough in order for us to pick that up.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a tight, low-scoring affair thus far. 3-3 is our score heading into the fourth. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. On play action. Now Breeze. Surveying the field. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught at the 25. A huge play there for Chicago. 56 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you're probably going to have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. They come out here in the eye. A give to Howard. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They're trying to establish that running game, but they're really, really having trouble, aren't they?
Yeah, when you're running against a really good 4-3 defense, that means you've got big guys inside who control things. Those big defensive tackles are making it very difficult to find open space.
This is Howard on second down. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. Paul Posluszny, the linebacker, brings him down. Seven yards remain now on third down. They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. Now Breeze on third down. On the right side, this is Miller. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And that is incomplete. John Fox displeased at how that turned out. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. So they pass on the chance to kick the go-ahead field goal, and that may be one they're going to regret big time.
And I think the head coach is going to have some splaining to do, right? Because in this situation, you kick the field goal to give yourself that chance at victory. By going for it, maybe you're saying you don't trust your field goal kicker, or maybe he knows something we don't. Maybe the kicker's hurt. So there'll be a lot of questions at the post-game press conference.
Makes the rest of this fourth quarter and the rest of this game very interesting.
Still first down.
Another pistol look here. After the penalty, it's Yeldon. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
This guy carrying the ball, your eyes are going to direct your feet, and you're hoping they carry you to the open spaces. But it's awfully difficult at times because you have so many things you have to look out for. Where's the line blocking? Where's the traffic coming from? Tough to find open spots.
Yeldon, the lone running back.
Here we go. Green, 90. Green, 90.
And they'll give it to him here. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain. The Bears have put an extra defender in the secondary on third down.
Yep, they're in the nickel. Throwing his Bortles on third down. And that is incomplete. He was trying to hit Rashad Green, and it's fourth down. Here's Brad Nordman now. On presumably to punt, though he did complete a pass earlier. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He won't go down. A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again. They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. Now Breeze throwing on second down. Completion left side to Miller. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down. And at this stage in the game, every play is magnified here as we get down to the nitty-gritty. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Third down and 3. Breeze going to try and throw on third down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. Breeze to throw for it on 4th. And a hook up over the middle to Pryor. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game tied 4th quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of time the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game 4th quarter. Makes this thing a little bit more interesting. Yeldon, the lone running back. Bortles going to throw. And caught right side, Green. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. It's a 4-receiver look, all to the left side.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Bortles to throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Every now and then, you hope some volleyball training actually comes into play as a defender. When a ball's tipped in the air, nice play by the defense, got a hand on it. But when it's in the air, it's up for grabs. And too many times in this league, we've seen great plays happen for an offense as a result of a ball tipped in the air. So what you really want to do is be that guy who comes off the back line and spikes it knocks it to the ground. Don't let him have that opportunity.
Here we go now. Green, 90. Green, 90.
To throw is Bortles. And he finds Julius Thomas. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Green, 39. Green, 39. Hut, hut, hut. Hut, hut.
Now Bortles will give to Yeldon. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
Again, it's Yeldon. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. On third down, Yeldon. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? I feel like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for them.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. You add in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
Now Breeze. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Mobility is often a good thing for a quarterback. Rarely do you think it's a bad thing. Getting outside of the pocket often breaks down defenses, but you still have to set and throw.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't lose your mechanics even though you're outside the pocket.
And there with the pressure coming, that made that extra tough. Second down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Back to throw, Breeze. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, the entire 2015 season featured no ties in the National Football League, but we get one here in the 2016 season, don't we?
Yeah, and it's really odd because to go through the whole time and not have that happen because teams tend to get a little more conservative at times when you get to overtime. That's why the ties often result. But as you said, in 2015, not at all. But here we are here. Have one going.
By the way, the last tie, if you're scoring with us at home, and if you are, God bless you. October 2014, the Bengals and the Panthers in Cincy, they tied 37 apiece.
Did you have that one yourself, or did you get that one from Marvin?
No, I was taking a nap. Nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And here comes the Jags defense as they get back out there.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Breeze now on first down. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. Still on his feet. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
On play action, it's Breeze. And he floated one out there incomplete. Three yards left to grab here on third down. Breeze going to try and throw on third down. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. The rookie from Maryland, Yannick Ngakoue, able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that'll bring up fourth down.
You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
And he's got Miller. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Call it a pickup of 7. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. And some courage there. Your side of the field in overtime, first drive, going for it. Wow, they got it, though.
Sometimes you have the feel that whether you turn it over on your side of the field or you punt it away to them and give them the ball, you're not going to be able to stop them anyway. They decided to gamble on themselves, and that was a big pickup.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but, boy, that was textbook defense, exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Breeze to throw on second down. Oh, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Still catching our breaths from that electric finish. You get into overtime, that's one thing. It was a great fourth.
They snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Breeze to throw on second down. Oh, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. But then in OT, not only to win it, but to win it on a defensive score. Wow.
Oh, definitely. And I think from now on, we're going to definitely travel someone who can help us, because I thought I was going to pass out at the end. Not just getting to the overtime, but the plays in overtime that led to this one, and to finish it on a defensive touchdown, a takeaway that gets into the end zone. I'm not rooting for anyone, but, boy, I love to see games finish that way.
So for the Jaguars, they move a step closer to